Hello everyone, and welcome to a video letting you know that the Hermitcraft Season 7 World Download is now available for you to download and play in your own worlds. And if you're on Bedrock Edition of the game, then good news, there is available a world download for Bedrock and for Season 6 of Bedrock. So if you follow my second channel, a while back I made some videos saying that I converted the worlds into Bedrock Edition, you could download them. I actually had some trouble with the newer world format and Season 6, and so it's taken me a while to figure out how to do that, and it's now been converted. And as you're going to see though, it does have some issues. We'll jump into the Bedrock Edition of the game to check out the world download later on. So when you come into the world, you'll be in creative mode, you'll be able to fly around and see whatever you like. Now if you're noticing my frame rates are a little bit choppy, it's because not only am I now connecting to a world absolutely full of stuff, I am hosting it myself. So expect slow frame rates when you're in this world. Now, where do you get this from? You can head over to hermitcraft.com, and on the left side of the screen you can click on Maps, and then there's links to all of the maps. But you'll notice that Season 7 and the Bedrock editions for 6 and 7 are not here yet. I don't know when they're going to get updated, but there'll be links to the direct link to download it in the description box of this video, and then when you go to the website later on, the links will appear on this side here. Now let me make a disclaimer. You are going to have trouble downloading this world, okay? You might be one of the lucky few to click on this video straight away and get in early, but a lot of people are going to be trying to download this, and that will undoubtedly put a strain on the server and the connections, and therefore, if you have issues, it is to be expected. What I'd recommend you do is hold your excitement to jump into this world and just realize you might not be able to get it straight away. You might have to check back tomorrow. It might take a couple of days or maybe even a week. And after the traffic calms down, then you'll be able to get your hands on these world downloads. Now, I'm also aware that some of you won't have access to download them and put them into your own worlds and that you'd want a server to connect to. Well, my admin Mace on our server network is putting together a public server. It's probably not going to be ready when this video comes out, but if you check back tomorrow, there might be an IP address you can connect to in the description box down below. And also, if you follow me over on Twitter, I will be tweeting out that IP address, and that will allow you to explore the world in spectator mode. And a quick side note here, I've just learned the public server we're going to put up might have a Bedrock server as well. So if you play on Bedrock, if that's your only means of access, we may have a public server for that as well. I will probably put out videos on the second channel at some point if I get time, just to kind of like let everyone know again, in case, I don't know, you forgot about it. So yeah, reason to follow my second channel, I guess. And I should also mention, I'm not the only hermit that has plans to do this, so there might be multiple public servers that you can join. So, you know, keep an eye out on what the hermits are up to, and I know a couple others have plans to put this publicly online as well. So what are we going to do in the rest of this video? Well, as I mentioned, I'm going to hop onto the Bedrock worlds and just show you a couple of the flaws that they have from the conversion. We're also going to head over to my base and check out what Keralis has been building in that area. And I also wanted to mention that this world download has been trimmed. I've scanned the world for chunks that weren't loaded for more than 2 minutes and then pruned them from the world, and that makes the world download size a little bit more accessible. Now, the last time we were in this area, I think there were a few less boats. I don't remember this being here, and I don't remember the Ferris wheel. Keralis, you, my friend, are a madman. Look at the details with the cobwebs. That's just genius. Yeah, and so Keralis has developed all of this area leading up to the brewery, and boy oh boy does it look gorgeous. Now, normally I would be seeing it from down here and then shooting off into the sky with my rockets. I kind of want to check it out from both perspectives. You know, before the season came to an end, we kind of had plans to actually extend this all the way over to Mumbo's base and kind of link up this entire area, but I decided to scale back some of my ideas towards the end of this season, so I kind of left this area out the front here for Keralis to develop, and you know, he's done just such an amazing job. There are parking spaces out here leading to the entrance. I'm sure if we had more time in this world, there'd be buses, and then, you know, we'd have the armor stands come over and put the inhabitants into the world. And I like what he's done with the wall over here as well. Felt like it would have been really fun to perhaps transform this little space over here into some sort of unkept desert, but what he's done here is just gorgeous. A massive park full of custom trees, all sorts of details like park benches, and litter bins. I just love this. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's really nice because Keralis has been developing this city, and then he's done something rather different over in this space by developing a more open space as well. Look at these toilets as well. Like, these even feel more like park toilets with the wooden framing there. I've also noticed just over here, wow, a play area, and what a great use of the colours of wood here as well. Like, the colour selection is really smart for this. Oh, this is so cool. I love that he took the time and effort to come over here and just fill out this space. It makes the area feel so much more complete, and look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I tip my hat to Keralis. I think what he's done this season is just impeccable. Also, the frame rates when flying around are really choppy. Like I said earlier, I'm hosting the world as well as rendering it, whereas usually when you connect to a server, you're just doing the rendering. Oh, looks like the diamonds are still being destroyed. Jeez, they've lasted a long time. I guess I did earn a lot of diamonds this season. So over here in Bedrock, you can see that we got Season 6 and Season 7. I had to use a different conversion software to create this, and they do have some problems. However, the main problem, the reason I didn't want to release it, is because there are all these weird random update blocks in the world that kind of broke up the scenery and the things that people have built. Well, now you can probably get an idea of what some of the new problems you're going to encounter are. There are armor stands scattered around that used to be up in the trees. During the conversion process, they have lost all of their data so that they are no longer just invisible holding diamonds or whatever the item is. So these are going to be subject to change in the future as well. I might come back and revise these if future conversion software is able to accommodate for these things. We can simply just take the world downloads we have of the Java edition and then convert them again. Now, not only that, there is another issue as well. Let's head over to a shop that I know would be stocked. Why are there bees here? I don't remember there being bees here on Java. Maybe something odd happened with the beehives as well. If we go into here, you'll see that every container is unfortunately empty. So all of the details that might have been in renamed items, or just if you wanted to come over here and see the stock, unfortunately, it's all going to be missing. But I think the main thing is here that you get to see the builds. Some of the details will be missing with the armor stand trickery. And look at this. I didn't know so many of the other hermits came over here and put their heads on the wall. Oh, it looks so great now. It looks really, really great. I like what XB done with his eyes as well. They kind of pop out. I don't know what's up with the slime under me. Is that part of, like, Jevons? No, Jevons over there. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know who did that and why it is that way. So when we had issues with the first round of converting worlds for Bedrock, people on Twitter were tweeting at me some solutions. I want to thank you, whoever you are, for doing that. And if you know of a solution in the future, maybe some other software or something gets updated and we can make the quality of the world download for Bedrock better, be sure to let me know. I'd be happy to convert those worlds. Oh yeah, and this is... Oh, this just made me kind of sad. This was like the last project that I did in the world. And I fly over here and I love it. The details are just wonderful. And now I'm seeing it from like a different angle by hovering up above. Oh. Season 7, I salute you a farewell. And peeps, if you haven't been watching for a while, maybe you've just tuned in, you wanted to catch the world download. The last episode I actually put out was episode 1000, and it was a special. If you did not catch it, you really should go and check it out. Anyway, I guess that's it from me. So remember, those links will be in the description box, and maybe they'll be on the website at the time of you watching this video. And now it's raining. Ugh. It always rains in Minecraft. Anyway, ciao for now. Bye-bye.